What's up, everybody? It's your boy Q. You know who, I'm back with another video. I think I'm kicking it with your boy Q today. Guys, we got a good one today for y'all, man. I've now had the F250 here for about, probably about a month or so from when y'all seen it. So I thought today I'll just do a real quick 1 month comparison between the two trucks. I need more seat time with this one, of course. So it's not gonna be like a super in-depth video. I'm talking more like drivability, day-to-day, how does it feel, things like that, you know, compare to height, stuff like that. So anyway, the only thing is, y'all know I'm a one-man show around here. So what I'm gonna have to do is, I'm gonna have to take one truck, right? Drive it to the spot. I'm gonna use my awesome scooter. I knew this thing was gonna come in handy one day, baby. We gonna take the awesome scooter here, load it to the back of the truck, park the truck, ride the scooter back to the house, come back, get the other truck, and then drive it down there, and then we'll flip and do the whole process when I come back home. So anyway, guys, yeah, let's go ahead and get set up, started up, and then I'll see y'all in a second. So since I need to film this for TikTok as well, y'all follow me on TikTok, I need to put y'all down there, and then I need to film TikTok on my phone, but I'm gonna go ahead and start both trucks up here really quick. We'll start with the diesel first, I wanna let it warm up while I take the other truck down. So let's go ahead and give both of these a start real quick. And if you don't know, I got a YouTube channel right here, guys. It's going. Y'all say, hey, they go to TikTok people, they go to YouTube people. So we'll go ahead and start the diesel first, and then we're gonna start this one. So let this warm up while I go down. So here we go. Yes, sir. Oh, red. Actually, I just took her to the gym, so she's not cold. I mean, she's not cold. So anyway, let's go ahead and load the scooter up. Do it. All right, so we got the scooter up, so let's go ahead and take red down first. Okay, guys, we got red all parked up, as you can see right there. Now, let's go back, hop on the scooter here, ride back up. I think on the sign, ride back up, and then bring down Queen. I knew this scooter would come in handy, baby. On our way to the top, give me the top. All right, guys, so we got both trucks parked up here, as you can see. The reason I'm doing this way is so y'all can see me in the sun, because if I turn this way, I'm done. See that? Bam. So anyway, lighting is important. So as I said, I haven't had the black truck too long, maybe a month now. I really don't have near as much seat time with it as I do with red. So this is like a 1 month, just quick review update from what I'm feeling so far. But first, let's go ahead and start with physical outer appearance. So both trucks have a mean presence on the road. I mean, we'll start with the black truck here. Something about these new Super Duties, bro, I don't know what it is. I used to hate the roundness, but these things are freaking huge. The road presence of this alone is amazing, bro. Like, I can't tell you, this thing, when you see it coming down the road, it's just like, I can't explain. They look huge, bro. They look so big in person. Now, if we go look at red really quick, now, of course, red is just wide and all outside. You know, red just thick, boy. You know what I'm saying? Red just thick with it. You feel me? So red does have a presence of her own. It's just very different from this one. But you can see the difference in presence. Like, this just like me, take on the road. And this is just like pull up, like badass, you know, like, or you can flip that, I don't know, flip it whichever way you want. Since we're talking about the physical appearance, we'll go ahead and get into like the height of the truck. I'm very curious about this. This is my first time having the truck side by side. Queen is on 37s, 12.520s, and red is on 37s, 13.524s. So the tire size and height is about the same, as y'all can see here. Go ahead and show y'all. They're sitting about the same tire height. Well, of course, the Q37s, you like, of course, Q37s, right? But this is a Toyo 37, this is a Nitto, sister company, but sometimes manufacturer sizes are different. So just keep that in mind. But looking at the height of the truck, the F250, let me say this, the F250 Queen is on a, I believe, I don't know yet, I bought the truck as you see it, guys, so I'm not 100% sure. I haven't got a chance to diagnose it, but I'm thinking Queen is on a 2.5-inch leveling kit. is what I'm believing. So I can go around to the side so y'all can see what she looks like from the side here. And oh my gosh, she's beautiful. This truck sits so perfect. Actually, it looks like it's a little down in the back end, if I'm being honest with you. A smidge, not much. So she is on a level. Red is on a 6-inch rough country lift kit. So let's just go ahead and look at the front here really quick. And I'm looking at the roof line, and Queen is taller. The F250 is taller, noticeably, like a good little bit. If I go down, I'm looking at the mirrors. Now these are tow mirrors, so they're a little bigger than the regular mirrors. But even looking at the mirrors, Queen looks taller. Coming down to the hood line here, yeah, the F250 is sitting taller. And so that's what I was saying about my point about presence on the road. Even though this is on a 2-inch level, this truck sits at the same height as a stock, as a F150 on a 6-inch lift. And actually I got my coilovers raised up a bit, so it's about 7 total up front. But you can see there how much presence this truck has on a 2-inch leveling kit. It's really, really crazy, and it's really, really outstanding how much bigger the F250 is than red. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, that's the main thing I notice about the F250 versus the F150, and we'll get into it, is that the F250 feels noticeably bigger when I'm driving it. Like, there's no question that this is the bigger truck and you feel it, you know? And I'm just slide over here to red really quick. I didn't give y'all a full shot of her. If you're first time watching the channel, if you came for the F250, you know, you probably haven't seen this. That is my first diesel truck. I'm not sure if I said that. But going to the side here, side profile, really quick, red is also on a 4-inch block in the back. So she has a nice little lean to her, little toot. Nothing too bad, nothing like crazy. Perfect, I think it's perfect in my opinion. Scoot along to the back here, really quick, and I'm gonna get into something that just caught my eye, but we'll look at the back, what they both look like. And you know, yeah, both good looking trucks on the back. Red is noticeably wider, of course, but this has like a long, slender look. This has like a short, beefy look, like a bulldog versus like a Doberman Pinscher. Like that's what they look like, you know? It's the second thing I just noticed. We're gonna go back over here really quick, caught my eye, is how much longer the F250 is than red. I mean, look at that, bro. And just so y'all know, I do got them lined up in the front pretty good. I basically try to use this crack right here as my marker, and I put the front door line right on that. Look at that, I got them almost perfect, bro. Stop playing with your boy, cool. Anyway, come on, man, let's go to the back really quick. So look how much longer Queen is than red. It's a good bit, guys. I'm not sure how much. I would say maybe a foot, probably a foot. I'm pretty sure online they have the specifications, how long the trucks are. Go Google it really quick. I don't have it here in front of me. I'm out hot sweating. I'm trying to make a video for y'all. So y'all can do that little part, please. I just had to go scooter, back up, back. Y'all can do that part. Yeah, but noticeably in person that Queen is a lot longer than red for sure. I mean, like, yeah, very noticeable, guys. Now, we talk about tint really quick. They both are tinted out. Red has 35% on the windshield, 5% all the way around. This truck, I'm not sure, but if I'm assuming it's just as dark as red, if not darker. This truck probably got to have like 20 and 5 on the sides, because I can see in red a little bit right now. I can't see anything in this truck. Like the Queen is black out, bro. Like she is super dark. Now, when we get into drivability, like day-to-day just driving these things, I'm gonna try to sum this up best I can. Again, this is a 10-speed diesel, 6.7 diesel. This is a 3.5 6-speed EcoBoost. So 2 very different trucks. And that's one thing I noticed. I never understood the diesel. I ain't gonna say I never understood. People always talk about once you get a diesel, you don't go back. I understand now. I get it. I completely get it, bro. Something about driving this truck is just different. I can't explain it. It's just so much different from red. And not saying anything bad about red. They're just 2 completely different experiences. You can't really even compare them, to be honest with you, but I'm doing it here anyway. But, and just keep in mind, red is on a full suspension lift kit, aftermarket parts. This is pretty much stock beside the leveling kit. And some MT Tide 35s, they're a little choppy, I'm gonna be real. So my opinion, what I'm about to say may vary a little bit from yours. What I noticed in this truck versus red, as far as smoothness, this is much smoother. 10 speeds, much smoother, right? Acceleration, this accelerates a lot smoother. Red, a little more raw, bigger. She's not re-geared, so it's just, you're gonna feel more in red. Red is like more raw and things like that. This is just like Cadillac smooth. The main thing I noticed, right, since it's an F250, this thing is designed to tow, haul. It likes to be loaded down, weighted down. When this truck is not weighted down, it is very floaty over big bumps. Like I'm talking about boof. Like, so with this truck, you hit a bump, it goes boom, boom, and then settles on big bumps. Red on big bumps, red hits the bump, settle instantly. Now, Reverse that, little bitty bumps. Red, you feel every little bump, like little boop, 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 boop. You're gonna feel it, like bouncing around the cab. This truck on little bumps soaks them up like a champ. You don't even feel them really. So that's the main difference in drivability, I think, and just the power delivery on this thing is just so much different in red. Like I said, you can't really even compare. Better at little bumps, terrible on big bumps, hard bumps. Bump, bump, bump. Better on big bumps, not as good on little bumps. Bump, bump, bump. Now, another thing, as far as drivability throughout the city, like day-to-day driving, you know, are these practical to drive around? Do they fit? You know, do you have trouble fitting anywhere? Things like that. And you do, yes and no, depending on where you're trying to go, what you're trying to do. Like I said, this is a noticeably bigger, longer truck as y'all saw, and it feels that way. It really does. So even though it's not as wide, it's a little taller, but not as wide as red, you still, like, I have to watch when I'm taking turns. The back end is so long on this truck. Like, you really have to watch where you're turning when you're turning in to make sure you're not cutting it close up front and you're gonna hit your back. That's the main thing I noticed. Drive-throughs in this truck though, however, the black truck queen, it's fine for the most part. You just, again, you gotta watch that back end because it's so long, you know. When we come over here to red for the most part is not bad. She is a pain to daily every day. Remember I told y'all about those liberty small bumps that you're gonna feel? You're gonna be jump all around in red. So you're gonna feel them. And she's on 2414s, you know, negative 76 offset. So drive-throughs and things like that are a little more complicated. You really have to take that calculated risk, like, can I fit? Honestly, believe it or not, I do fit through most drive-throughs now. Here I'm in Texas. So drive-throughs aren't too bad. Also with red, she does rub. Those 37s, even though she does have trimming and cutting, she does rub up in here, back down here on this inner part back here. Y'all can see it's coming undone. As far as Queen, and actually I lied. Queen does rub as well. Right now, Queen rubs on her radius arm. As y'all can see, it's on the other side. Let me show y'all. Right there, you see that? See that spot right there? Yep, that white brown spot. So she does rub on the radius arm, actually. You can fit stock 37s on a stock F250 2023 Plus. Ford did that intentionally from what I hear. Height-wise, garages, red fits in 95%. Sorry guys, once again, my GoPro died. It's too hot is what it's saying. But I'm gonna try to be quick here. As far as garages, red fits in 95% of the garages. So does the black truck right now. But that tells me if I ever was to lift this truck 4 to 5 inches, it probably won't fit in a lot of garages. Red is pretty clear for the most part. There are some garages I just cannot fit into and I just don't risk it. So usually I avoid garages at all costs unless I know for certain I can fit into them. So anyway, I think I covered everything on the exterior. My GoPro getting hot, so let's go ahead and talk about the interior really quick, which really isn't surprising because I'm gonna show y'all when we get the interior. Here we go. I'm trying to get some air on the GoPro here, man. She a little hot, so we're trying to get her cooled off. So now, as I sit in the interior of my F-150, the F-150 here, these F-150s are very, very roomy, to be honest with you. A lot of people, when they get inside these trucks, they don't realize how roomy they really are. I get a lot of people who get in here like, oh my God, there's so like much space in here. People do not realize that about trucks. So if you're watching and you're interested in a truck, bro, they're very, very spacious. Look at this, you know, like very spacious, man, like tons of room. Can fit 3 kids in the back, 3 car seats probably. I know 2 for sure, very easily. You got a bed, you can haul stuff around, you need to go to Home Depot, stuff like that. So these F-150s are very roomy. Now my seats and all that stuff, this is a Lariat trim. The black truck is a platinum trim, so can't even compare. That truck feels way nicer, but I get into that. But overall, yeah, this is very comfortable cabin. I love the way I fit in this truck. It has all the space you need. Dash gauge still look good. Got a nice, what, I think 12 or 8-inch screen on this one. Got the shifter here, you know, leather seats. And yeah, you know, it has a sliding window, all that stuff, guys. So yeah, I always think Ford did a really, really good job with the interior, even on these 2015. Like, this still looks very modern. Relatively speaking, there we go. Relatively speaking, this still is modern. Now, also I got this in here, the Wolfbox dash cam. I put a code down there for y'all if y'all want to go check it out. I really think this is dope. So yeah, there we go. Let's go climb over into Queen and talk about her for a second. So guys, I'm sitting inside Queen. I'm gonna open up here to get more light, and that's the main thing. With the sunroof, bro, it does give this cabin a much bigger feel. But I'm gonna be real with y'all, even with the sunroof closed, the F250 feels bigger in here. I don't know what it is. I know they're supposed to be the same size. Maybe in 2023 they changed and made it bigger. Maybe in 2022 earlier models, they're different. But I'm telling y'all, bro, it feels bigger in this truck. And it could just be my mind. I don't know what it is, but it's bigger. It feels much, much bigger. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it, but it feels bigger. Like, just going from the two immediately, this has more space. Tell me if I'm wrong, comment below, but I think Ford says they're the same size cab, just the F250 have a bigger body. Of course, the updates Ford have made, you got full digital dash. I think you got the 12-inch screen here, 12-inch screen, I believe. This one has heated and cooled seats. Red just has heated. The cool seats are nice. This has heated steering wheel. Both are 4x4, if I didn't mention that. The seats in here, like, look how much the bolster, so much better. Like, these seats are a lot more comfortable, a lot more comfortable. Like I said, this is like a Cadillac on wheels, seriously. Looking at the back seats, you know, you see there, this does fold up, as you can see. And that's like that in the F-150 as well. I didn't show y'all that because I have the stereo system in that one. But overall, yeah, this Cadillac on wheels, but it feels so much bigger. Does it look bigger on camera? Like, I don't know, it just feels bigger, man. So comment below, let me know what y'all think. But yeah, this is all right, guys, my GoPro died again. Anyway, I'm trying to say that this cabin of this one is bigger, guys. So let's go ahead and hop out, wrap the video up because the GoPro just not gonna cooperate anymore. But yeah, like I said, honestly, overall, two very different trucks, bro. Like, they are just very different. Like, honestly, there is no comparison. But if you are considering like an F-150, F-250, I mean, I love them both. Get what you want, bro. If you want a diesel, you go get you a freaking diesel. You ain't got to be able to tow nothing just to have a diesel. If you want an F-250 over F-150 because that's what you want, go get it. Nobody really cares. We all got to die one day anyway. We sitting there talking like we're going to live forever. Go get this stuff and do this stuff and enjoy the stuff you want in life, bro. Get you a diesel if you want a diesel. If you want an F-150, get you an F-150. Who cares? Like, nobody really cares. And people do care, and that's the problem. People need to mind their business. Go get what you want. This is not a video to say which one you should buy. I just want to do a physical comparison for y'all in my experience so far. Again, two completely different trucks. I can't even put them against each other because it just wouldn't be any justice, honestly. But I just want to show y'all the difference, man. Again, both trucks, I love this near and dear to my heart. I love Red. She is my girl. And then, of course, Queen come along. This is a new journey, something I always wanted, dreamed of. So two very different reasons, purposes in my life. Red started the whole thing. I always wanted to lift the truck, and that was Red. Now, I always wanted a diesel truck, and now I'm blessed enough to have a diesel. If this is your first time watching the channel, bro, I always put God first, man, I'm telling y'all. And people say, like, stop putting God in material things. And I always tell people, I told y'all this, it's not about a truck. If God uses a truck to make me become the man he wants me to be, then who are you or I to say that is the wrong way to do stuff? Again, y'all got to stop. Just stop, all right? But anyway, guys, that's all I got. Comment below what y'all think. Anything I missed, let me know. Thank y'all for watching. It's your boy Q. I'll catch y'all next, baby. Peace.